One of the things about junior hockey is as that trade deadline passes, sometimes you have to say goodbye to players, and you don't see them back here at the Odd until they're on the other side of the rink. And Joseph Serpa is one of those situations, traded to the Oshawa Generals, back here for his final game at the Odd as a member of the opposing team. Joe, how does it feel to be back here tonight?
It feels great. Obviously, I love it here, and I've spent most of my career here. Definitely a weird feeling being on the other side tonight, but yeah, super excited to be back here.
How do those visiting team facilities compare to the home facilities you've got over on the Ranger side?
Definitely not easy to compete with the facilities over there, so not great, but just happy to be here and playing on this ice in front of these fans, so it should be a good time.
Well, let's talk about this ice and these fans, because a long time, as you said, your career here in Kitchener on this ice. Let's talk about some memories and your team, your career rather, overall here in Kitchener. When you think back of it, Joe, what stands out to you, your time in Kitchener?
So much. I feel like I've grown up being a part of this organization, coming in as a young kid and leaving as a 20-year-old is definitely something that has been a great experience for me and something that will be a big part of my life, I think, moving forward. And yeah, it's been a great time, and I've built relationships and met some great people that I'll never forget, and I just feel super fortunate to be a part of the Rangers and get to spend most of my career here.
If I were to press you on what would be your favorite memory as a member of the Rangers, what would you choose?
Probably not too surprising, but I'm going to go with the Game 7 overtime win against the London Knights. Obviously, beating the London Knights is a great feeling if it's in overtime, if it's the first game of the season, let alone Game 7 overtime. So, and in their rink, that was a great feeling, and sharing that moment with my teammates was something that I'll definitely never forget, and probably my best hockey memory of all time, I think. It'll go down as, so yeah.
I'm going to eventually have to stop asking that question of anyone who was on that team, because it's always going to be the same answer. Last question for you, Joe. As you're here and you talked about the fans, you mentioned them briefly. This is an opportunity, right? Those fans are watching right there on Rogers TV. You never get a chance to say goodbye or say what it meant to you to have the fans cheer for you the way they did here in Kitchener. What did that fan support mean for you, and what would you like to say to Ranger Nation?
Yeah, I'd like to say playing for the Rangers is obviously something that is special, and not everyone gets to experience it, but I was lucky enough to be here for most of my career. And yeah, I just want to say that the Odd is a great place to play for obvious reasons. It's great facilities, but it's not as special. It's not the special place it is without the fans. The fans that Kitchener has, I've seen tons of different facilities, different teams, and nothing compares to Kitchener. And the fans are the main reason for that. The energy that they bring and how passionate they are, seeing them in the community, seeing them around the rink, the positivity that they bring is like none other. So obviously playing here with them was something that I'll always remember, and seeing Rangers fans in public and just hearing the great things that they have to say about you and the team and their opinions, good or bad sometimes, but it's just such a passionate group that loves it so much. And yeah, thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the team and everything that you guys have done for me while I was a part of the team. And keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. It's the loudest rink, it's usually the most full, and yeah, just talking to all the guys, being one of the guys, you guys are definitely special, and thank you for everything.
Well, Joe, I know the Ranger fans are going to cheer for you wherever your hockey career takes you. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Thanks for taking time and visiting with us again.
Thank you.
Lots more to come. You're watching Rogers TV.